Hello everyone and welcome to Arizona Middays Feasting on Phoenix. We're giving you a taste of the valley. I'm your host, Rachel Cole, and we're cooking up chemistry in Chef Leo's Food Lab, how you can take a group class. Plus, grab your gal pals because we have the perfect spot for girl dinner. And we're checking out a restaurant with Latin-inspired flavors. But first, we are out here at Chef Leo's Food Lab in Mesa. We are talking with Chef this afternoon. Chef, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good, thank you so much for having us. We are talking about the summer barbecue class. You feature so many. How many classes do you offer out here in Mesa?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
I love it. And you can accommodate 12 people, but we're getting a private class today, just
Right.
me. However, you can accommodate larger parties for a private event.
Yep, up to 16 people for a private event.
So spectacular. So let's get started. We're looking at what is one of my favorite appetizers. So what do we do first?
So, we're gonna go ahead and get these all nice and coated with some of that butter there.
Is there any proper form? You can't really go wrong, I think, with butter.
No, and the way this class works is very laid back and very casual, so unless you're doing something dangerous, I'm not going to usually correct you on your rushing techniques.
When you get the dozen people in here or so for the classes, are they, yes, chef, is it very strict or is it pretty fun, flexible environment?
It is the opposite of strict. When people come in, I always say, this is not the Bear, this is not Hell's Kitchen. We are just making some good food, gonna have a good time, and I want everybody to hang out and just get to know each other. So we're gonna take these, this pan's over here, it's already been kind of heating up.
Sure.
So we're just gonna toss these on, let them kind of cook for a minute.
What brought you out here to Arizona?
So I worked for insurance for 14 years before doing this.
Okay.
And when I worked for State Farm, they built their office over on Tempe Town Lake, and I moved out here with them. So I worked for them for a few more years and then decided to leave and kind of try pursuing my passion. So that's why I'm here now.
Absolutely. Let's slice our peach. And I'm going to tell our viewers the little secret that I learned just in being here in the kitchen for a few minutes. You took up cooking. Why?
I was trying to impress a girl. It was somebody that I was dating back in Missouri.
Sure.
And started making a bunch of really good stuff. A little bit of prosciutto that's going to go on the bottom of the crostinis that we have over there. So I'm going to put these here in this bowl.
All right, we're gonna season them too.
Yeah,
that just to kind of give them a nice softer bite.
Nice softer bite, and also to again get that kind of look at that sizzle.
I've never cut burrata before. I also asked if this was mozzarella. You said it's essentially the same. Oh wow, it's like a water balloon.
Yeah, so
cool.
when you put it on there, we might only use one of these today, but
now my instinct is to cut it down the middle. Is there a proper way?
So I would say cut it like you were doing mozzarella, just kind of like little strips like that.
Okay.
After the first one, it's gonna start to kind of leak out, which is okay.
Tough. Okay.
So see, it's all
is
really
that
gooey.
Correct though?
That is correct.
So when students are here, are they a little hesitant, like a little unfamiliar with being in the kitchen? How do you calm those nerves?
So I typically will ask them hey, I want to know my audience. So I'm kind of like,
sure.
What's
your, understand that.
what is your skill with cooking? Do you don't have to be like a professional chef, but do you know at least how to cut things? And if they do know how to cut things, then we should be okay.
What's like the goofy video, the Kardashian that didn't know how to cut a cucumber?
I was cutting it like this. And I'm like, and that's happened before, and I'm like, are you left-handed? No, let's move it around this way. Now we're gonna go ahead and use some of the prosciutto that I've already kind of chopped up, put a little bit of that on each one. I like to cook everything, but just having a new goal is kind of the fun part of that.
Absolutely.
So a little bit more on top, and then we'll take a peach, kind of throw it on there.
The recipe. So now I'm the sous chef. Do you have a favorite chef that you kind of like watch or take note from on all of them?
Yeah, we'll do it on all of them. I like Jamie Oliver a lot.
Okay, I'm not familiar.
He's kind of British chef, but I just like his attitude with everything. He's very excited about cooking like I am.
Okay.
And you can kind of tell that whenever he's talking about it. The only rule I have here is that salt's not, everything is measured out on all the tables to make it easy, but the salt is not measured out because we've had a few salt incidents. But if you can imagine 3 avocados getting like about a half a cup of salt in them.
Yeah, you've seen a couple entrees get assaulted. I had to, I couldn't resist.
So
okay, now what?
Before we decorate this at the end, I can just kind of give it a nice little glaze like that over here.
That's not chocolate sauce, right? Okay.
Well, what's funny is I don't like chocolate.
Not for you know.
Like at all. Like,
Whoa!
Yeah.
All right, listen, don't
Like,
upset
hold
me
up,
when
hold
I'm
up.
about to eat.
So now we're going to take our little chives
clear.
here, and you can go ahead and just kind of sprinkle those on top.
So you must be, are you just more of a savory then?
I am more of a savory. I don't really eat a lot of desserts.
Okay. If you're going to have a dessert, it's probably something like this, where it's just a hint of sweet.
It's oatmeal raisin cookies. That's my weakness for desserts, but
Okay.
otherwise,
You have a favorite cookie shop in town?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't eat enough of them to actually get one, but we are done with that, and that's our
And then salt is to taste.
salt's to taste, but the mozzarella has some salt in it too, plus the prosciutto's got some
Sure.
salt, so you don't really need a bunch of salt on this one. You could do some pepper, but otherwise,
They look beautiful.
looks very good, right? And did not
Yes.
take long at all.
And stay tuned because we have more with Chef Leo coming up. If you want to check out his classes, visit his website at chefleotonight.com. After the break, feasting on Phoenix, we're introducing you to a local young coffee shop entrepreneur. He's the best. Plus, we're checking out some of the Valley's favorite tropical cocktails. And
Coming up, have you ever seen dessert like this? Churros, a milkshake. It's all at the Mission, and we're going to take you there coming up.
welcome back, everyone, to this special edition of Arizona Midday. We're going to check in with Destry, who's hanging out at Old Town, giving us a taste of a local favorite. Destry?
I'm in Old Town Scottsdale, where the dining scene is always hot, and the Mission is a big part of that. That's why today we're going to show you why this spot sizzles. And we're here now with celebrated chef Matt Carter, who's behind the Mission restaurant, and he's going to tell us all about it. This has been around for a long time. Give us an overview of the Mission.
So we're 17 years old down here in Old Town, you know, and when we opened, I think it was a little soft down here, and it's, you know, I feel like we've grown up with Old Town, kind of the resurgence of Old Town Scottsdale.
Well, the reason is you have amazing food. What is the overall vibe for everyone?
You know, I think we always try to provide multiple settings for people, right? You can come and sit at the bar and have lunch. You can come back for dinner with some business partners or something. You can bring a 15-top bachelorette party in the back patio. Just different rooms, different vibes. It's fun. It's always got energy. It can be a little loud, but that's the fun part, right? You want to escape. You come here and you're transported to Latin America and with all the cocktails and everything else.
Yeah, and I love the chandeliers and everything, but of course it's all about the food. So we're going to talk with another one of your chefs who has details on that. We're now here with Chef Zach, who's going to give us a preview of the menu. And you brought in some of your favorites, right?
Absolutely, yeah. These are fan favorites of our restaurant, and they'll probably never come off the menu because there'd be people picketing in the streets.
I know, definitely. And I know there's something that I really have to try. Why don't you take us through what you would order if you came in today?
Absolutely. So obviously we'd sit you down with our fried chips in-house. We have our homemade salsa as well with chipotle, roasted tomatoes, garlic, and the real kicker in this is adding a little bit of soy sauce into it. It kind of creates that depth. It's a little smoky.
You shared your
and
secret.
amazing.
I
It is
love
a secret.
it. And the guac, you say, like, you can get it made any way you want.
Any way you want. We make it table side. If you don't like onion, we won't put onion in it. You want spicy, we have a little kicker of Phantasma ghost chili salsa that we can throw in there to light it up a little bit.
I love it when you make it any way you want right at the table. Okay, while I'm tasting this, we have to talk about the appetizer. You say this is a good one to order.
That is fantastic. It's a great shareable. It's really unique and different. We really wanted a cheese plate on the menu, but we didn't want just all the separate cheeses and salumis and everything. We really wanted just a composed cheese plate. So we decided to do a burrata. This burrata is not like your stereotypical speared burrata that you break at the table. We actually tear it apart and we season it with Maldon salt, a citrus vinaigrette. So every bite is just perfect. That lays on a handmade molcajete salsa that we make in-house with maritas, roasted garlic, tomatoes, tomatillo. So it's kind of a blend of red and green salsa in there. Super chunky, a little spicy. It's fantastic.
Like that. That's great. And then this is the main dish. Tell me about that.
That is probably my favorite dish in here. So this is a pork shoulder with pineapple habanero glaze on it. It's a 12-hour cooking process. We smoke the pork shoulder And then after that, we actually submerge it in manteca, pork fat, and we confit it slow and low until it becomes super, super tender.
So good.
And then we have a little bit of chicharron and freeze-dried pineapple with chamayo dusted on top of that for a little crunchies.
And then served with tortillas.
Handmade
and
corn
sides.
tortillas, yep.
Okay, we got to talk about this. This is these are your drinks, but this one you say is like your feature.
That is our fall cocktail. We're going to be selling that in November and December. We call that the Spice Calypso. That's going to be an aged rum, and then you're going to have some pumpkin spices in there. Mexican
Very
coffee liqueur. Really unique, different, fun, and perfect for the holidays.
And then Marg, you have the Marg here.
That's our
of
Primarita.
course.
Yep. And then we have our Cara, which is another rum-based cocktail. That is kind of actually a play on our pork shoulder tacos because it's pineapple and habanero in there. A little bit
and
of
this
spice.
one was an award winner.
That is an award winner within our company between all the restaurants, the Mission Restaurant, Fat Ox, and Zinc Bistro. We kind of had all the bartenders come together and just have a little
what's in it
competition.
really quick?
That's the La Familia, so it's going to be whiskey based and apricot.
All right, very good. And you can end with some churros, which I love so much to check out here. And if you want to come to the Mission anytime, all you have to do is go to the website on your screen.
Destry, thank you. Up next, we're taking you on a tropical escape here in the Valley as we check out one unique tiki bar. Plus,
Coming up on Arizona Midday, where you can go and have a champagne parade.
and we're hitting the road checking out the amazing eats you'll find in Sedona when Midday's Feasting on Phoenix comes right back. We're back in the captain's cabin out here at Hula's Modern Tiki. We're at the master mixologist, the skipper, Henry himself. He is mixing us up something. So what are we making this time around?
Right now I'm making our painkiller. It's going to be on our happy hour menu next door. We've got all night happy hour on Wednesdays, and then we have happy hour from 3 to 6 every day of the week, and then from open to 3 on the weekends.
And I know we've only picked a handful of drinks and food items to feature, but there's quite a laundry list, and we're talking under $8 when it comes to the food.
$8 for all the cocktails and then
too.
food are all under $8. Lots of options for food. Definitely great for the wallet, you know?
What is it that people like about the painkiller as you're mixing that up just with your eyes closed? No big deal?
Yeah, sorry.
It's all right.
The painkiller is really good because it's got a lot of that. It's got that coconut flavor. It's kind of like a pina colada.
Like trying to catch stuff.
Yeah. It's like a pina colada, so it's got a lot of those creamy coconut notes and pineapple. Basically makes it feel like you're on a tropical island. So
And this is essentially why everyone's ordering,
yeah,
right? The cup,
the cup,
glassware.
yeah. The
Look at
glassware is one of the most important parts, you know, makes it Instagram worthy.
Little nutmeg, is that what that is?
That's nutmeg that
Look
we'll
at
grate
me
right on
knowing
top.
my
Yeah.
spices. Okay, cool. And then something I am more familiar with, the food.
Yeah.
We got, tell me about these sliders.
Yeah,
Three
so the
different-
sliders, so we got 3 different types of sliders. We've got our burger slider, which comes with our hula sauce, which is a ginger aioli. We've got our luau pork sliders, which has our classic luau pork, which is a pulled pork. And then we've got our fish cake sliders, which is a fried fish cake, similar to like a crab cake, but with fish. Yeah, and the slider, it's one of my favorite dishes there.
And of course, right here, we're working with some sort of lettuce wrap.
Yeah, so it's a
inspired.
lettuce wrap. It's our stir-fried lettuce cups. It comes with ground up chicken with pineapple, coconut, water chestnuts, macadamia nuts. It's fantastic.
Edamame needs no introduction.
Yeah.
What's this? Because
Those
last
are-
time I thought it was cauliflower.
These are a little different from those katsu bites we
Sure.
looked at before. Those are our fish bites, our crispy fish bites. And it comes with our dipping sauce, the Island Remoulade. One of my favorite sauces we've got here.
And then, of course, something totally
Yeah.
inspired, like by Tiki Vibes.
Yeah, so this one, it's our Hawaiian ceviche, a little different from like a Mexican ceviche. It's with our hapu fish, which is a white fish. Got a lot of that lime cilantro vibes to it.
Oh my God.
Very tasty.
And then, obviously, these are some of the more popular,
Yeah,
and that's why
yeah.
you made them for us. Can you walk us through?
Yeah,
They're
so we've
beautiful.
got our, up front, we've got our blood orange martini, which has a lot of those citrus vibes to it. And then we've got our most popular, the Hula's Mai Tai, which has a lot of like rum flavor, a lot of lime flavor to it. And then we've got the Dr. Funk here, which is like a banana pina colada almost. A lot of tropical vibes, and then that painkiller that we made earlier.
And again, this is happy hour 365 days
Yep,
a year. We
yeah.
don't want you guys to miss it.
Yeah.
And there's how many locations across the
We've
valley?
got 3 locations across the valley. We've got an Uptown location, we've got a Scottsdale location, and a High Street location.
I love it. You
Yeah.
guys got to check it out. Come see the skipper
Yeah.
out here in the captain's
Yeah.
cabin. It is so spectacular. Totally a vibe. Everybody knows Anchors Away is my favorite hashtag, so appropriate here in the captain's cabin. Skip,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
you
We
so
appreciate
much.
it, Henry.
Yeah.
And you can learn more about hulas from the menu to the hours by visiting hulasmoderntiki.com.
Arizona Midday is back in Glendale. We're back at the Lola, but this time we're having girls' dinner. Melissa's back with more. What is this special girls' dinner you have?
So our Lola is obviously made for the ladies, and so on Friday nights we do a girls' dinner with 50% off items, and then from 9 to close, all the ladies get 50% off their cocktails here, and we specialize in some of our favorites. So the Caesar salad and the Parmesan cheese
In
fries.
the cocktail glass,
Yes.
and then the fries.
My
tray.
girlfriend isn't hungry right there. He's spinning around, pick a fry, pick a sauce.
That's what these drinks.
Yeah, our pineapple delight right there, served in a fresh pineapple.
There's so much, and you even brought more Bloody Mary bar.
Yeah, we got a bunch of different
tacos.
fruits. We have a taco flight, our wings, our ooey gooey cheese sandwich, one of our favorite pastas, and then
Yeah, that looks so good. And then you have drinks, which we have someone making one right now.
yeah. So this is Kalani. He's my bar manager here, and he's going to go ahead and make a cocktail for us.
And this is special.
Yeah, this is one of our bar exclusive items, so you can only get it while you're at the bar, and it comes with a special surprise.
Oh my gosh, it looks like an ice cream cone.
And we can go ahead and ready.
What happens when you pop it? Oh my
A
God.
little magic at the bar.
I love it. So you do this on Fridays, right?
Yes, on Friday. So these items are available every night for dinner, but Fridays is our girls' dinner, and we make it special for the ladies.
All right. Have fun on Fridays at the Lola. Where are you located?
We're located right here at Westgate. We're in a brand new building. It's the big white one as you walk in the corner. You can't miss us. We're covered in palm trees and disco balls.
And the decor is so much fun, but you do something really special too. Tell me about this. You have a big celebration happening.
We have what we call our champagne parade, and it happens every weekend and on Friday nights for girls' dinner. And it's just an over-the-top celebration where we get all of our guests involved. And we've got my staff here to kind of show us a little bit about what it is.
They're
So they're going to come right now.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Woo! Champagne parade, everyone. They're having so much fun. You can too. For more information, go to the website on your screen.
Yes, I would like to grand marshal that parade. Destry, thank you. We're sharing what's fresh on the local dining scene in Sedona when Midday's Feasting on Phoenix comes back. Plus, we're taking you to a blooming coffee shop started by a young local entrepreneur. And remember, if you want to see any segments from today's show, you can always follow us on Instagram or Facebook, or go to 12news.com/Arizona Midday. Plus, you can download our free streaming service, 12 Plus. That's on Apple TV, Fire TV, and Roku. Welcome back to Midday as we are feasting on Phoenix. And about 2 hours north, you'll find the Red Rocks. Sedona is one of the most breathtaking destinations here in the Southwest. Surrounded by iconic red rocks, Sedona has become a premier destination for those looking to disconnect with the hustle and bustle. With more than 400 miles of trails, fine dining, and places to stay, it is certainly a must-visit place here in Arizona. And we recently got a chance to visit where Destry checked out their dining scene.
Let's eat now because you have so many great restaurants. Tell me some of your favorites.
Absolutely. So 2 that have opened up here in Uptown, kind of across the street from the cliffs, but a little bit on the southern end of the entrance to Uptown. There's Broom and Orchard, phenomenal American-style restaurant with a huge diversity of cuisine. And then going up to the northern end of Uptown, we've got a new restaurant called La Vecina, which is a Mexican-style Southwest food offerings.
All right, and you have one more that you say we got to try.
Absolutely. So just south of the Y intersection in Sedona is Costa by Madrid. If you're familiar with mole here in town, that restaurant, it's the same chef, has now opened his second project here.
Oh yeah, and let me tell you, it's really good. We actually went over there, and here is a peek at that.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of great reasons to stop by. First of all, you're not gonna see these dishes nowhere in Sedona. We're not better than anybody by all means, but we're different. So we got this yellow sauce, made out of ají amarillo. It's a Peruvian pepper, kind of sweet and spicy at the same time. And we dress thin slice hamachi, the yellowtail, it's more yellow. What really makes it real unique and different is the combination of the mango, the peppers, and the citrus with the dish. This one is called beef tenderloin churrasco style. So we got the tenderloin served with heirloom tomatoes, heirloom tomato chimichurri, fresh grated at horseradish, and crab mojo. Mojo is something that when you call a crab mojo, it's something that you kind of top and you base your dish with.
Okay, I tried everything there. It was so good. Did you taste it?
Absolutely, it's
I know.
delicious.
So good.
And if you'd like to learn more about the dining scene in Sedona, where to stay, and their new shuttle service, just head over to scenicsedona.com. And right now, we do want to celebrate a young local entrepreneur who turned a passion into a business that continues to blossom. Take a look. We just had coffee and a nice conversation with Jen Kaplan, the owner of Evolve PR and Marketing, and now we are meeting one of her clients, the owner of Chemistry.
Dylan Capshaw, and owner.
Oh my gosh, and this is just one of a couple businesses you own at
Yes.
19 years old.
Yes.
What are the others?
So I have Chemistry right now, and then I also run the Wild West Party Bus, which I just launched. It's a big orange bus with bullhorns, and we're doing runs around Old Town Scottsdale.
All right, that is truly a story for another day. But today we're here. This is such a small footprint with such big vibes. How did you come up with this coffee concept?
Sure. So I started Chemistry 4 years back. It started as an online flower shop during COVID. I was cutting flowers in my backyard and selling them. We ran out of flowers. My mom said, do not cut any more of our landscaping. So I reached out to a wholesaler and I started reselling flowers. Grew that until I built up a savings big enough, and we've had 3 stores now. We just closed our first one, and we have this and now one on McDowell and Scottsdale.
And you said that flower selling business that you started at 15 years old blossomed into a 6-figure thing that your mom finally was like, maybe I will invest in that.
No, totally. It was incredible, the growth. I started selling just eucalyptus leaves online, and I thought maybe someone would buy this. And before I knew it, I would come home from school and sit in my garage for 6 hours boxing orders, meeting the post truck, and shipping everything out.
And we fast forward 4 years. You're in school full-time at ASU, and you're running businesses. How has this been so natural for you to just become this young entrepreneur?
You know, I love entrepreneurship. It's always just been a passion of mine. If I'm busy, I'm happy. So I like getting up early and running to all the different ventures and managing a staff. It's truly a lot of fun. Being at ASU, I get to get that social aspect as well, making all the connections, going to classes, and then I get to come out throughout the day and get some work done. So I really love it.
And Dylan, for customers who maybe don't know this Chemistry is here, I know you have another location at Scottsdale and McDowell that's far bigger, you said, right?
Much bigger.
Okay.
Yep.
But for people who haven't been to this intimate coffee shop, what should they know about it? I mean, you can pick fresh flowers, you get your coffee, your latte, whatever you want, and just enjoy the ambiance.
Sure. I like to call Chemistry an experience. So you come in, you can get a coffee. We have what we call a build your own bouquet bar. So all of our flowers are for sale by the stem. You can create an arrangement, come in with a group. We do private events, corporate parties, bachelorettes, build a bouquet, get some flowers, coffee, food, and you're set.
We'd love to feature other great entrepreneurs jumpstarting their new business here in the Valley. Send an email to midday@12news.com so that we can feature you right here on the show. That does it, though, for this special edition of Arizona Midday. We hope you enjoyed getting a taste of the Valley with us. We appreciate you hanging out. Don't forget, if you want to learn more or see anything from today's show, head to 12news.com/Arizona Midday. We'll see you next time.
Promotional consideration of portions of today's Arizona Midday is provided by the following sponsors.